Welcome, everybody, to your Marigold Dreamstar Grand Prix Day 7 and 8 live reactions. We've got a grand total of 6 matches lined up for today, 2 from the August 22nd show and 4 from the August 30th show. And boy, oh boy, do some of these matches get me out of bed. This is a very exciting slate. I am far more into the Dreamstar Grand Prix than I am the 5-star this year. I don't know if that's more just because of how stacked the Dreamstar is, or just because I feel like the 5-star has been a little lackluster, or maybe a little bit of both, or maybe they're just both great and the Dreamstar is just outshining the 5-star. It's hard to say, but I am super stoked to get into this. John, at 1 hour, 5 minutes, 50 seconds on the August 22nd show, I am ready if you are.
All right, brother, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go. And because I didn't say this beforehand, I should say that we are opening with Koki Amore versus Victoria Yuzuki on this show.
Yes, we are, partner, and this is going to be a very interesting matchup.
Absolutely. Koki is one of those performers, man, that like she's just like this ball of pure potential. Like she's got all the fucking ceiling in the world. Like unironically, I think there's a world where she could be a WrestleMania main eventer within the next decade.
Absolutely.
But as of right now, she's kind of mid in the ring.
Yeah. I mean, there is definitely refinement that needs to take place. And so, this is definitely going to push Koki because she's facing somebody with such a contrasting style in Yuzuki. And here's the thing, brother. Yuzuki has been heating up. I mean, if I'm Koki, I'm looking at Yuzuki, and it's aspirational, but precisely because it's aspirational, and given my passionate flames of youth, if you will, there's also a bit of envy there. I mean, Yuzuki has already beaten in this tournament the world champion. She's beaten other big names too, but I mean, you don't bury the lead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's already gotten that win, and that's where Koki wants to be. I mean, Yuzuki to me, and stop me anybody if I'm committing hyperbole, and of course you're the only one here, and I don't know what our chat's going to be like today, but Koki hasn't achieved that kind of victory, and it just seems like Yuzuki is closer to that main event picture than Koki is right now. See Yuzuki now making the round. She's about to get in the ring here.
I think that it is very likely that Yuzuki wins a major, and I say major because I don't include the super flyweight title as that. Oh shit! Oh my god, Yuzuki with the immediate dropkick before she's even getting her entrance robe off. She's still all fiery. Oh and my now, god! I was interrupted by Yuzuki just deciding to choose violence today.
Absolutely.
Had no choice but to choose violence.
I mean, no wonder the bird is an ancestor of the dinosaur, because she's looking to maul Koki today. I mean, god damn.
Yeah. What I was saying, though, is I think that, I was clarifying that I don't consider the super flyweight to be a major singles title. And then I do think that Yuzuki is going to win a major singles title before Koki.
I would concur with you, but the funny thing about the super flyweight title, just as a relevant side note, I mean, you look at the lineage of that title, it's got some heavy hitters behind it, So, like, that title, Yuzuki's part of quite a history already.
I think the way I see it is that the super flyweight title is kind of an intercontinental championship for the smaller girls, because the smaller girls are less likely to be world champions, because world champion, you have that like lion tamer parallel that we've talked about before. And yeah, the bigger women are more likely to be world champions, and the smaller women are less likely. So you give the smaller women the super flyweight title to fight for, and it's like, oh well, she's a champion too. But then like the Wonder, or in this case the United National title, I think I see as like the workhorse belt, and then that world title is like the fucking main event star face of the company belt,
Yes, exactly.
So
as Yuzuki now pressing her advantage, and it's not often that you see somebody in the entrance gear go on the offensive the way Yuzuki did, crossbody there by Koki. In fact, I really wouldn't have been surprised if Koki was the one to go on the attack, just because, again, all these things we're talking about and where Koki needs to be in her career. And not to mention, too, and look, this isn't me, reveling or doing my usual stuff. You know, when it comes to Joshi, I'm usually far more pragmatic than American commentary. I don't know why that is, but you look at Koki, she's still coming off that injury, of which the recovery, I will say, was nothing short of miraculous. But she lost the GHC Women's Championship. You know, so Koki's looking to grab onto something here, and I think beating somebody the caliber of Yuzuki would set her right and kick out there by Yuzuki. Could we be thinking about maybe here an Obaplata crossface? No, I think she's just thinking about a crucifix armbar. Yuzuki now has to get to the ropes.
I need to turn my volume up. I feel like I can't hear the show. I
And
wonder if it's more of the player than my TV.
it could be as now Yuzuki looking for a
Oh,
no. Kogi escaped.
player's
What a
good.
boot
Max
to the
volume only.
face.
Yeah, it was. I have created a document, by the way, of the 5-star or the Dreamstar results, excluding today's shows that we're going to be reacting to, so that I can be a little bit more knowledgeable when it comes to like records and such.
Excellent. So, I mean, Yuzuki, has Yuzuki not lost yet, or has she only suffered one loss? 'Cause I feel like Yuzuki's been doing really well thus far.
Yeah,
Up till today, of course.
Yuzuki has lost one match. Oh, actually, no, she
Okay.
hasn't. No, she has not. She is undefeated. You are right about that.
So she is undefeated. Okay, that's yeah.
Yeah, she's 3-0. Her wins have come against Chiaki. Oh, okay, yeah. Chiaki, Utami, which was the big one, and Yamaoka as well, which is, I guess, another big one in some ways.
Another huge boot there by Koki. I mean, yeah, when you're beating two tanks, one, you know, the big rookie, and the other a former big rookie in another promotion who's the current world champion of this promotion.
Yeah,
I mean, my God.
yeah. How do you get much better than that?
And Shiaki is impressive in her own way only because like part of Darkness Revolution. So what interference and everything did Yuzuki
Yeah,
even have to overcome? You know,
it's
what
never going to be
cheating?
an
Like
easy win against Darkness Revolution for sure.
exactly. So Yuzuki is being forged in fire right now. We don't expect her to win this tournament, but I'll tell you what, brother, she's going to be so much better coming out of this tournament. It's insane.
Yeah.
If you're a Yuzuki fan, you've got to be thrilled. And we are Yuzuki fans, so I'm thrilled for her for sure. Power
Koki,
slam
by the
there
way,
by
I wanted to
Koki.
just say, Koki, in the meanwhile, only has one win through 3 matches. She beat Rhea Seto, but she lost to Chiaki and Maria.
See, and that's yeah. I mean, Koki really needs this win today for multiple reasons. I think also just in her own tournament experience to set the ship right. Nice dominator there. No, missed. And Yuzuki go over the crossface. She's got it. Also, no.
Oh man, Yuzuki really, really tight on this crossface. She's got the arm trap and everything.
Yes. Really got it locked in. Koki, though, showing that she's not going to just roll over and die, that she is a very capable competitor. Yuzuki on the top rope, perched, Like a gargoyle, baby.
Beautiful.
Like a gargoyle. What a drop kick.
The RPG dropkick.
Yes, indeed.
And that's not role-playing game, folks. That's rocket propelled grenade.
Look at you.
That's what those drop kicks are, baby.
That was a goddamn bar, partner, and that was a goddamn suplex too.
That's
and kick out
that's
there
an
by
actual
Koki.
thing. I didn't make that up, by the way. RPG is an actual like weapon of war.
I know that, and yeah, I believe you because again, I know it's true. I just thought that was very smooth delivery on the part of your face.
Well, thank you, bud. That's appreciated.
Yeah,
I guess that
and Yuzuki.
PhD in tone is coming through.
Yeah, it is. And now Yuzuki.
To this day, we've only ever given one other person a PhD in tone, and it was Tim fucking Meadows.
Yeah. Yes.
Beautiful dropkick there by Koki.
Both women are down.
So, brother, while these two women are down, you want to help me name my fantasy football team?
Okay, random request, but sure. What are we looking at?
Well, a theme that I'd like to go with is that the team is full of a bunch of older vets that a lot of people didn't want to draft because they're afraid they're going to get injured. So that kind of theme. I have some suggestions from ChatGPT already, and I want to run them by you.
Hey, okay, I'm loving each successive sentence of all this. What's going on? What did they suggest?
The Dependables, I thought was a good one because it's like, trusty, old, reliable veterans, right?
Yeah.
Plus, yeah, it depends, the diaper theme for old people.
Yes, I love that. Love that.
Gridiron Geezers.
Ooh, well, I'm a sucker for alliteration, so that's immediately gonna be up there for me.
Well, this one's not a letter alliteration, but it is a sound alliteration. The Geriatric Juggernauts.
So really like that.
I will say I did cherry pick my favorites. They listed about 20, and I picked my favorite 6 or 7.
I would say Gridiron Geezers is still in the lead for me just because it's also like Gridiron. I do think football, so it comes back thematically.
Yeah.
All
of the rest of them are also alliteration, by the way, so you're gonna love these.
Okay.
Sunday Seniors.
Okay, I like that, especially because most prime football games happen on Sundays. So okay.
The Washed Warriors.
Damn. I mean, you want to be intimidating, so I don't know.
End Zone Elders.
You know what? Not bad. I think that's the first real competition for me with Gridiron Geezers.
And the last one, AARP All Stars.
Wow. First of all, best list I've ever heard in my life, if there ever was one. You know what though, man? And obviously the decision's always going to rest with you. I really don't think you could go wrong ultimately, because again, I do like this list, but I'm just really stuck on Gridiron Geezers.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I love that one.
Yeah.
What about you, Mom? Do you have a favorite?
I know it's so easy for you and I to go on like side tangents, but I'm going to repress the urge. But I do want to mention something about ChatGPT and like something I actually watched yesterday morning.
What a reversal by using it. Holy shit.
Wow, counter.
Oh
counter.
God, I thought she had her there.
Very close. But yeah, like during entrances for the next match, I want to talk about something that I watched.
As soon as this match ends, we'll. Oh! She kicked out.
She did. That undefeated streak remains alive.
She is 3-0.
Good.
Koki 1-2. There's
good
a big
match
boot.
sense though. Oh my God! Flush in the face.
Okay, she's gonna go for that spinning kick, I think, or running shooting star. Never mind, neither.
No, I think it's gonna be a kick.
No, Yuzuki. Oh, spine buster by Koki. Kick out.
Who?
Is this gonna go to a TLD?
It might, but that would mean by all accounts Yuzuki's still undefeated. So.
Dude, she had to have 7 points at that point.
Now Koki gonna pick her up here. Now it's Koki trying to press her advantage. Full Nelson. Is it gonna be a full Nelson slam?
Yeah, that looked great.
It is. And she falls into the cover.
Good job.
She had more commitment to it. Yeah, she had more commitment to it, partner, right at the very end there where she tried to hook the leg, and she did. She did get a single leg hook, however weak. But now what's Koki going to try and do
Oh, she's
here?
gonna go for this rotating splash. This was her finisher in Actress Girls and at the beginning of her Marigold career. Yep, she nailed it. That's gonna do it. It's over. 1, 2, 3. There it is.
Yep, undefeated streak is no more for Yuzuki. Koki wins the day.
Koki goes to 2-2. Yuzuki drops to 3-1. All right, now what were you gonna say about ChatGPT, bro?
So there's like this guy that I'm watching a bit more that does like this surrealist comedy. He's a YouTuber named Daniel Henschel. And there have been like videos dedicated to this guy's lore because he seems to have like a million characters, and sometimes people don't even know like is he being real or is he being a character. I just assume that everything he does is some kind of character. And I watched two videos where like he's quote unquote dating ChatGPT, and the one I watched last night, he did damn near like a 50-minute video where he goes to like a hotel room to try and take it on a quote unquote date. And it is just hilarious kind of comedy because she just keeps repeating the same thing to him over and over, and he's just increasingly spiraling like out of his own mind. It's amazing. So it's funny you mentioned ChatGPT because I'm like, wow, I just watched a video that was like kind of a commentary on AI, and then he kind of ends it with saying, you think you're talking essentially like you think you're talking to somebody else, but what you're only training this AI to do is to be a better you. And yeah, I really liked it. I'm starting to kind of dig that more kind of surrealist slash absurdist kind of comedy. Good shit. As Koki takes leave with now she's 2-3, I guess.
2-2.
Is it 2-2? Yes, thank you for
Koki is,
correcting
yeah,
me.
2-2. Yep.
Yeah, 2-2. So we'll have to see how this all goes now for our next matchup.
Whose theme song is this? I love it.
I don't think
It's
we're not doing it right.
Maria.
Of
Yeah.
course it is.
I love her.
Have you ever noticed that Maria, like, I don't know, deserves everything?
That's often something that I've said in the past, and my opinion hasn't changed.
Yeah, because I've never known you to be tired of being correct.
I was
As
never gonna go there. Fuck.
Maria, one half of the Twin Star Tag Champions. I think her name is in her own theme song, and who the fuck else has ever earned the right? Holy shit.
I'm just glad that Samantha never got her name in her own theme song because it would have been it's Tampa.
I know. Oh my god, puke. Meanwhile, people would have been like, Maria, I think your name is in this song too many times. And she would have just had to glare. Like, no cancer curing laugh for you. How fucking dare you?
Have you ever seen that
You
video of
might.
the dog? I think it was like a golden retriever getting out of a lake, and it does like this sound. It's not even puking; it just makes a puke sound. It's like, "Wah!"
I think, is that an older one? Because I feel like you've shown me
Yeah,
something like
that's
that
probably
before.
like a decade old or so, if I had to guess.
Yeah, yeah, I think there's upwards of a 90% chance when you're in
Yeah,
one of your floof moods that you've like shown me that video.
yeah. That's the sound that I imagine us making if Tamantha ever got her own name in a theme song.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that Yuzuki or that Maria was taking on Utami today. Holy fuck!
You know what? I love them both, but Utami is my queen first, so you got this, Utami. Tentatively.
This match ought to kick ass.
Yes.
I guess this must have been a Chica Goto homecoming show because there's that banner hanging in the background that says "The Love of Goto Chica."
Yes.
There's the bell.
Yes, good call, good call.
I wasn't ahead of you there, was
Did
I?
I don't think you were, though the bell ringing was a bit faint for me, maybe because we were talking, I don't know, but here we go. Maria offering a hand here.
Utami, I want to say by the way, Utami is currently 3-1. Her one loss was to Yuzuki.
Quite a statement for Yuzuki, if you ask me. Boop,
Meanwhile,
missed there by Maria.
Maria is actually 2-1. Her one loss was to fucking Mayu, which like who can blame her? But she's beaten Koki and Rayaseta already.
Look at Maria.
Oh,
Oh my god.
are we getting Utami Nakano here?
A little bit, but to be fair, Maria did it first, and now
Yeah,
Utami just joining her.
they're being adorable, mom. That's what they're doing. It's Maria trying to get into Utami's head, and Utami trying to get back into Maria's head. Now the ref's like, "Get the fuck up, you weirdos!"
If the ref really is in the spirit, he should join them.
That would be
It should just be
hilarious.
a slumber party. We can gossip about the Japanese wrestlers that we like. And
Yes,
no,
it
they're
would
not
be.
going to do it.
Who?
Well, another dream deferred in my life to the surprise of doing the math. No one. So now
Well, fart.
back here to serious wrestling because whatever did Love and
Oh,
Peace
here
ever
we go.
solve, I
Roll up.
guess.
Yes. 1,
Oh,
2. Oh, that would have been legendary.
you might be a smidge ahead of me because I just saw the two count Maria though going for the waistlock. Half Nelson. No.
Octopus. I did a very brief pause play. It might not have been enough. We'll have to figure it out.
You know what? I can always figure out anything with your face. That's how much I believe in it. As Utami got to the middle rope. But Maria here, look at the high breaks in the arm there.
Yep.
Jesus.
That was a cranker. Oh, and now she's doing the Hazuki style face wash. If anyone can pull off Hazuki moveset, it is Maria.
Dude, absolutely. You kidding
Perfection.
me?
And the thing is, she even does it on the middle rope. Hazuki normally does it on the bottom rope.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I wonder which one would be more effective. I feel like you get more of a flush kick on the middle rope, but if you do the bottom rope, you're more likely to knock him out over the ropes entirely. Nice
Yes.
slingshot drop, double stomp there by Maria. Maria. It's honestly one of my favorite Santana songs too. Maria, Maria. You know that one, right?
I believe so,
You
actually.
remind me of a West Side Story. They used that Santana riff from that song in Wild Thoughts with Rihanna. I think is that DJ Khaled or Calvin Harris with Rihanna? I don't remember.
That is DJ Khaled, another
Another
one.
one. We the best music.
God, may you all believe in yourselves as much as DJ Khaled believes in himself.
Dude, I've seen some clips from his interviews. He's completely unaware, like self-unaware. He has no self-awareness, and he's hilarious because
I still
that was a beautiful
think my
moment.
favorite soundbite of all time
Go ahead.
is when he's on that Larry King interview and he's really hyping himself up. He's like, I want to live good. I want the nice car. I want the nice house. I want to live clean. And that stuff's important to me. And then Larry King just looks at him for like a few seconds. It really seems like he's meditating on it. And then he goes, how'd you gain all the weight? Like, Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit. That's so funny.
Imagine being like, I just said some inspiring shit right there. God, I love me. Another one. And then Larry King just goes and he does that.
And then
Jesus
Larry King's
Christ.
just like, well, if you love yourself so much, how come you're so fat?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's not his
Sliding
literal
Larry by the
words, but that was exactly what he meant to say, God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. I'm trying to think of the name of a guy that sings a song that he reminds me of DJ Khaled. appearance wise, but I'm having a hard time remembering his name. It's a Sway Lee song. I'll start there. I know that Sway Lee features on it, and I fucking love Sway Lee, by the way. That dude's awesome. Sway Lee's the singer
Nice.
in. He's the male singer in the song "Sunflower" from the Spider Verse movie, the first one.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
French Montana is who I'm thinking of. French Montana, literally, DJ Khaled looks like a swollen French Montana.
Wow, nice.
Oh shit, Utami! RPG dropkick.
However,
Doesn't stand for repeat
also,
either. Rocky.
while we're talking about DJ Khaled, like we need to mention how he was one of the few people that didn't complete the Hot Ones Hot Wing challenge
Oh
because like he
god.
came in. No, have you never heard this story, bro?
No,
Because
I've
like,
watched a lot of Hot Ones episodes in my day, but not that one.
dude, Sean Evans has done interviews about this, more or less saying that DJ Khaled was the worst guest because he comes in eating a fucking pizza,
Oh my god.
and Sean's like, "You know we're gonna be doing wings, right?" And he's like, "Oh no, no, it's fine, it's fine." And then I think he gives up on one of the wings because it's too hot. Like he just gives up. He refuses to eat anymore. And then he's like, I'm not quitting. And then Sean chimes in with, "You're kind of quitting though." And I'm like, it's
What
like,
a
if
sniper
somebody
kick
told
by
you,
Maria.
"Oh
Holy
my god,
shit, that looked
yeah,
good.
what a sniper kick that was." But then,
That was
first of all, not as gorgeous
Claymore.
as your face. Oh,
Oh
look at
wow,
that!
that
Look at that
transition.
arm bar.
That was beautiful.
But yeah, then DJ Khaled is like, like if somebody tried to tell you to like jump off a bridge, would you? Like, so he was like doing these weird rationales of like, I'm not a quitter, I'm just sensible. It's like, bro, you came in there eating a pizza, you knew what this fucking was, and you quit like halfway through. There are people that have no spice experience at all that do the whole thing and have my undying respect. Because I actually like
Yeah,
spice.
yeah.
I know I couldn't do the wing challenge. No shot in hell. I'd be like
Bro,
fucking crying, screaming, throwing up.
I like
But
watching people that you wouldn't expect to like be like tough, like like I'm gonna tough it out, tough guy type people. And
yeah,
three of my absolute favorite ones are the three girls from Blackpink that have done it: Rose, Lisa, and then Jenny. Lisa was amazing. She was a beast. She handled it super well. She even like she was like halfway through, probably around the time that Khaled quit, and she was like, "Oh, I love that. I want that." And Sean was like, "Oh yeah, we'll be sure to send you some." And she was like, "No, no, I'll buy it. I'll support you." She's so sweet.
my God, what?
Yeah, she's adorable. I love Lisa. But yeah, Rose and Jenny both struggled, especially Jenny. Jenny really struggled with the spice, which is weird because I feel like I know she's Korean, but I feel like she's something else too. No,
I mean, while
she's
looking to
just
put this
Korean.
much away.
Never mind.
Yeah.
But Lisa, I think Lisa is Thai, and I know that a lot of Thai food can be really spicy, so that's probably a pretty good explanation as to why she handled it the best out of the three.
And good on Maria for showing all the heart that she has been showing here against the world champion off the ropes.
Oh
Nice
baby,
drop kick.
discus! Oh my god, that lariat took Maria's head off.
Yes.
Now I want to listen to Blackpink. Fuck.
Short arm lariat. Connected. Check out. Torture rack bomb set out. Stacks. That's it. I knew from that pin that was going to be it. Damn.
Good job, Utami. Utami now goes to, I believe, 4-1.
Not a bad record for the world champ.
Yeah, 4-1. She's at the 8 points already in the Dream League. That's insane.
No doubt about it.
Other results from this show, by the way, I just want to go over them real quick since we are done with this show.
Yes.
Oh shit, never mind. I thought there would be more Dreamstar matches on the show, but those were literally the only 2 Dreamstar matches on this show. So I guess it's time to move
Wow.
on to the August 30th show.
God, we're amazing. All
I
right.
can't believe that. Yeah, that's wild. I am on the August 30th show at 40. Wait, what was the timestamp again? Let me pull it up.
You have us at 40-40.
Oh, sweet. Okay, well that's easy enough then. I am ready if you are.
Count us down, partner.
3, 2, 1, go. Beautiful. I love that for us.
It's pretty great.
Now we are going to have to do a skip after this match, and then after this match we skip and we have 2 consecutive matches, and then we have to skip again to get to the main event, which is Mayu Utami.
Yes.
Misa. Misa, Misa. That's a Corpse song. I love that song.
Oh, nice. Misa, what? Hold on. I feel like I'm about to. My apologies, folks. I felt a sneeze
That
coming on. I
was
did mute up. So,
incredible, honestly. I don't think I've ever gotten to experience you sneezing that intimately.
yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're welcome, I guess. But happy that I was able to mute and you guys didn't actually hear the sneeze or anything. I do apologize for that. I didn't. It just came on suddenly.
I feel like you
But I
don't
think
sneeze
Misa's.
that often, though. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not on recordings, I don't. I do. I have been sneezing a bit more lately, probably because it's just that time of year. I don't
Dude,
know.
allergy season is miserable right now. Yes. My mom and I have both been dealing with it for like a week at least.
Yeah, it's no bueno.
No, no
And
bueno at all.
but I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted by my own schnoz, um, that I believe Misa's biggest win in the Dreamstar has been against Miku Aono because I feel like she did beat Miku in this tournament. So Misa's showing she can get it done.
You are correct. She also defeated Mai Sakurai, which is probably an even bigger deal because, current United National Champion.
Yeah, that. Jeez.
Thankfully, it did take her longer to beat Miku than it took for her to beat Sakurai, but she beat both of them, and she also beat Chanyota, so she's 3-0 right now.
Yeah.
Tanaka, in the meantime, is 0-2 against Sakurai and Nozaki.
For now, checking both competitors here.
Yep, I'm rooting for Tanaka to get a first win here today, and because it would also hand Misa her first loss.
Yes.
I'm gonna ping DBK.
Bell.
Good call on the bell. Thank you.
Good call by nature to give you that face.
Oh my god, you too!
It's a fucking one-man popping machine.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need me to tell you that you are that for me. You hear it every night when you pop me infinite times.
Oh, I do hear it every night. You got that right. And Misa now at the side headlock.
Did you see the way that she got into that side headlock, by the way?
Wasn't it a petty little kick to the gut and then the side headlock? So I feel like she got a little cheap shot there.
She pointed at one of the corners of the arena, and Kizuna actually looked, and Misa grabbed the fucking headlock out.
Oh, Kizuna, honey, no.
You're such a naive baby.
Yeah. I was gonna say, fucking, this is our doe-eyed Joshi right here.
Kizuna
I got a wrench in
ass.
that side headlock.
Kizuna is great, and I love her here, but she would kick so much ass in Tej, where her adorableness would be more emphasized.
Absolutely.
Also, Kit Saberfang made a Tej subreddit.
Well, okay, cool. Speaking of subreddits, actually, and again, I don't want to deviate too much from the action here because Kizuna is on fire right now. For my own mental health, I joined an optimism subreddit last night, and
I've seen that subreddit popping up on the front page every now and then. That's cool.
yeah, and I'll tell you, if nothing else, it's really fascinating if you're into like environmental science and like climate science and things that are being done to combat climate. And yeah, like it's funny because I think when we say civilization, we should just be thinking about, human civilization, like every country and every corner of the world. That I actually think is going to be secure. It's going to get bad. Like there is going to be need for climate resilience. And I've said that over and over again. We're going to have to do food adaptation and stuff like that. But I think it's doable if you make a concerted fucking effort because, as people pointed out in that same subreddit, it's amazing what humans can accomplish when we actually come together and don't kill each other for 10 seconds. But the US specifically, I am gravely worried about. I'm like, okay, because even though small parts of it are still doing good stuff, we're still beholden to oil and gas executives, and it's like, no, no.
Did you see what I
Snapmare,
posted
take
in
it with
Free
it.
Talk today? I'm assuming you didn't.
No, I did not, but I'm actually on the Discord now, so I can look at it.
Yeah, Japan has invented ocean-safe plastics.
Yeah, yeah, dude, that's fucking game changing. I'm telling you, like, how can I put this? Because I feel like the way I'm gonna phrase this, it's not even gonna be offensive. It's just gonna be
I
weird.
actually watched the video, and basically they have constructed a plastic-like material out of a sodium solution that reacts with the high salt density in ocean water. So basically, if it comes into contact with a high enough salt saturation for a long enough time, it totally dissolves. And then bacteria do the rest of the
Yeah.
work to decompose it.
Oh, first of all, that's fucking amazing. Second of all, speaking of like seawater and stuff like that and like those components, do you see that China, I think, is like developing like a seawater rice that they hope will feed like what was it, 800 million people or some shit? Like
Whoa,
it
that's
is,
crazy.
dude. And this is what I was gearing up to say earlier, and forgive me anybody if it sounds weird on the ear, but the Asiatic countries are really doing shit, bro. Like I don't, you know that I'm a big fan of geopolitics and like global politics. Like I keep saying, we're on the cusp of like the Chinese century, or at the very least, if people don't like the sound of that, which I don't completely misunderstand, we're entering a new epoch in world history here. And like
Where the
people
East
really
is
need to
going
wake
to
up to that.
dictate the way that we go forward more than the West.
Yeah, exactly. Because, dude, I even saw a video from Reuters today, and I'm like, no fucking way. Where like China, India, and Russia are all forming like a like trilateral kind of alliance, and
Dude.
I think the implications for global politics are going to be
Yeah.
staggering because apparently India and Russia have been working on their relationship for a while. And
Oh.
you know, China has quietly been making moves filling the vacuum that we're leaving through our far right fascist incompetence.
Yeah. The
So,
only
like,
unfortunate thing about that is the only thing that all three of those countries have in common is they're already fascist.
yeah, yeah.
Like at the
I
very
mean, I
least,
would,
China you could argue is left fascist, but still, like
yeah,
fascism is fascism.
yeah. Like that's the problem to me. And I'll tell you, it's really it's what is going to be the fate of the US in the grand scheme of world history, like in this new age that we're very clearly transitioning into. And I have read some wild, but not to say not fascinating theories. As Keys are now going to go to the other corner here is
By the
Misa
way, I
favoring her
do
arm
find it
there.
interesting that you saw that on Reuters because the Japan invents ocean safe plastics thing. I also saw that on Reuters. That's exactly the YouTube channel that I posted the video from in Free Talk.
You know, it's funny. I don't hate Reuters. I have kind of cooled off on them though. When I saw a journalist recently hand in her press pass because she's like the coverage of the Gaza genocide, and let's remember, people, it's a genocide, not a fucking war. Language matters.
Mm-hmm.
Was disgraceful to her, especially when like so many Al Jazeera journalists have fucking died
Yeah.
covering the genocide. So yeah. It is just insane the tectonic shifts globally that we're seeing. Israel wanting to do Middle Eastern expansion, which, by the way, bro, speaking of fucking Israel, because now I need to say this, is we got an Irish whip here from Misa, two keys in the empty chairs. I know you don't really care for these spots anyway, so I'm still gonna talk. Israel, dude, wiped out Yemen's entire fucking cabinet, from the prime minister to his cabinet, like in an airstrike. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, when the fuck is another power going to come in and like militarily clap that? Because they're a rogue terrorist state. I'm sorry, you wipe out a prime minister's entire fucking cabinet, including himself. And we're just supposed to sit here and be like, what? Israel has a right to defend itself. Like, that script gets exhausted after a little fucking bit. Dude, it's insane.
Bro, did you see
Fisherman
the
there.
video that I posted in politics? I think it was like last week from generic art dad on TikTok.
I don't think so. Let me.
So he went over the civilian casualty rate, and it was very enlightening, I think, especially for people who aren't quite as privy to like what's really going on.
Yes.
Basically, the way that he broke it down was in World War II, the Allied powers, like, us, the UK, etc., um, killed about two enemy combatants for every one civilian casualty, right? And that's, I think we can all agree that that's still too much, right? But like, it's still doing a hell of a lot better than the next two that I'm going to tell you, because the Axis powers, who I guess we kind of paint as the bad guys in the history book, fucking Germany, Japan, etc. Um, they killed two civilian casualties for every enemy combatant they killed, right?
Yeah.
Obviously way
Okay. Yeah.
worse, right?
Yeah.
Israel is killing 4 civilian casualties for every one enemy combatant they kill.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're basically saying, and this is how he described it, if there is one member of Hamas lined up behind 4 innocent civilians in Palestine, we are willing to shoot through the 4 of them to get to the Hamas member.
Yeah. Oh, I think Kiesner just won.
Yeah.
She got the dub.
So that's pretty much how it breaks down.
Yeah. Wow.
And literally,
That's
Nazi
fucking wild,
Germany
bro.
was more, I guess, mindful of the damage they were doing and the people they were killing than Israel is to Gaza.
That just made my blood run cold a little. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
Oh,
What?
that's Kizana's mom. I saw Kizana's mom.
Oh. Oh.
She's a Joshi legend in her own right, man. I forget what her name is. Let me see if I can find it. Yumi Fukawa. Yumi Fukawa. Former wrestler under both All Japan Women's, which is like the iconic Joshi promotion, and also Hyper Visual Fighting Arceon, which was Rossi's first big foray into running a Joshi promotion.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Kizuna's mom, and she was so proud of her baby girl. This is Kizuna's first win, and she did it to someone who was undefeated. That's so cool.
It is.
All right, time to skip. Our next timestamp is 105:10.
All right.
We're saving about 12 minutes. Ready when you are, bud.
Just overshot it a bit, and
We've got
no.
Yuzuki versus Maria.
I'm just gonna play to it because then I rewound and it was like 105.11, and I'm like, I'm not doing this fucking game all day. All right, so please count us down.
3, 2, 1, go. Hell fucking yeah.
And like,
Oh.
the political situation in the U.S. just is so fucking nauseous because like, I learned recently because I've been talking with just Alex, because he's really like heavily Democrat, establishment Democrat, stuff like that, and he sent me an article which later turned out to maybe potentially be sus because the author, like, I don't know, just very dubious in their credibility, and they've said some things almost like positively about the far right that you don't know, where they kind of land. But it was a Wired article talking about how this group is funding Democratic influencers. Its name is Chorus. And, one of the main people there, now I don't know if you would call it like a dark money org or whatever. That's the line that some progressive Dems and the article itself kind of went with. I won't go that far. Again, just because of what we learned about the author. But one of the main people of it, I don't know if just one of the main beneficiaries or one of just the main people pushing it, was like, oh, if anybody knows my content, that I always make fun of the MAGA movement, MAGA politicians, and the far left. And I'm like, oh, fuck all the way, because I know what you're doing, because I've seen this from liberal creators before, where you try and make an association between three very clearly different fucking things. And it's like, oh, it's a horseshoe. Go fuck yourself. I love that we're in this moment now, and people will still be like, but I can't take my boot off the neck of the socialist, though. It's like, Christ, be more
Yeah,
obvious.
politics is not a horseshoe. I think you could argue that it's a spectrum, but even then, I think it's more complex than just a spectrum, too.
I agree with you, obviously. I'm on your side with that.
Yeah.
Because then, credit just Alex, not trying to shame anybody or anything. Like, he is doing his best in this time, as we all are. But he's like, why? What was it that he said? I almost want to quote him exactly here because he's like, why do we have such a big tent? Like, I want to remember how he said, oh, yeah. He said, why does the left have so many fucking tents? Like, in a way, it's beautiful, but it's also so goddamn childish and unnecessarily irritating. And I said, well, that depends on your perspective on tents because I don't even really look at the Democrats by and large as a left party. Like, they're socially better on some issues, and even that social support sometimes, like, just ask the trans community how, worthwhile that support even is, given who you ask. Like, not every senator is equal in that regard.
Yeah.
But, they still fundamentally serve the interests of capital, even if they're definitely far more welfareist than the right. Like, it's still capitalism all day, every day. And so, yeah, like, if you're looking for a true left party, this ain't the Soviet Union, my dude. Like, we're not going to have anybody that really challenges the capitalist order. This is going to be a fascinating match, though, just to go back to that real quick. Bell!
Yeah, so we already saw Tanaka beating Misa, and then the other two matches that were happening before this match chronologically. Rhea Seto got her first win in the tournament, beating Chiaki, and Chika Goto took Nagisa Nozaki to a double countout.
Okay.
That wasn't a long match,
We
only
know,
went 7 minutes, but yeah, it was a double countout, so they each got 1 point. Look at
and
these
we
two
know
go! Holy shit!
for Yuzuki, this is an interesting match because she's no longer undefeated in the Dream Star. She lost to Koki Amare.
Yes.
Um, and that loss, as weird as it might be to say, it might be liberating for Yuzuki because I think when you start to amass a little bit of a streak in the tournament, you kind of get in your own head a little bit. Well, the losses happen. The Band-Aid's been ripped off, and now we'll see if Yuzuki can bounce back. Nice hair pull there to Maria. Maria had a very competitive match against the world champion Utami.
Yep. Oh, there's a big drop kick from Yuzuki.
Absolutely.
These two are very evenly matched. I'm actually seeing this match makes me want to see Maria challenge Mayu for the super flyweight title.
I would love that.
Mayu did beat
We already,
Maria though in tournament play, so I highly doubt that's going to happen.
I doubt it as well, but we can dream. We have the right.
Yeah, we do. I love having rights. I wish people would stop trying to take them away from us.
God, you're so right. It's
I
really
am right
depressing,
about
but yeah.
rights. Hell yeah.
Yes. Yes. Now look
Nice.
at Maria here.
Yeah, Maria.
Just trying to bury Yuzuki in these chairs here.
Pile on, literally. Oh, yeah. Mm. She's going to bring her back in the ring.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not. She's going to suplex her on the floor.
Well, I guess she's got the time, I
Or
suppose.
she's going to scoop slam. Oh, Yuzuki escapes. Yuzuki scoop slam on the floor to Maria.
Nice.
Wow, that crossbody didn't look amazing. I'm really glad she didn't fall on her
Nice.
elbow like Kamitani did, though. She didn't fall from
Yes.
far enough, I guess, to fuck herself up like
Absolutely.
that. That was so tough to witness. That was bad. That was 2 years ago, I believe. That was 2023 5-star.
Yeah.
We all thought Kamitani was probably winning that 5-star, and just immediately noped out of it. Injury, elbow, fucked up. What is Yuzuki digging for?
Yeah, it's a very good question here.
What is that?
I have no idea.
I couldn't tell. Yeah.
No, Yuzuki,
She gave something to the ref, and now she's going to use a sign that Maria brought out. Or
doesn't seem fair,
photo?
Yuzuki.
Picture frame? Oh, broke it over Maria's head. Wow. Yuzuki is not taking any shit right now. She is in the fucking zone.
Well, I guess if you ask Yuzuki, a pitcher's worth 1,000 hertz. God damn.
Yeah, buddy.
Looks the leg.
Speaking of
Two.
Hertz, my mom
Okay.
and I got a Little Caesars pizza today, and the pizza box that they gave us is Philadelphia Eagles themed.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got the Eagles logo on it. The whole box itself is green instead of the usual Little Caesars orange. It's got fly Eagles fly, Super Bowl champs, yeah, like all that stuff. It's kind of awesome, honestly, because the Eagles are one of my favorite NFL teams.
Yeah. Dope.
Yeah, I think like that I don't really have any one favorite NFL team, but if I had to pick a team that I wanted to win the Super Bowl this year more than any other team, it is the Ravens. They are so
It,
fucking overdue, and that playoff game that they got eliminated in this past season pissed me off so
yeah,
fucking much. Oh my god, that was irritating.
yeah, my son deserves this. Hey Ravens, go all the way this year.
Please.
Cause I'm always pulling for the Lions, but after that really hot season they had where they still couldn't get it done, I was like, you know what? I'm not giving up on you, but I'm also like keeping my heart open to other Cinderella stories
Well,
here.
I mean, here's the thing too. That also, but then you also got to take into account that the offensive coordinator that was like the mastermind behind their incredible offense, which was the strongest point of their team, is now the head coach of the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to make a pretty big difference. I think that their offense is going to take several steps back this year, and I'm more wondering if their defense is going to step up to try and help compensate for their offense being worse.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an adjustment. It's definitely going to be an adjustment as
Oh,
Maria
there's that
looking to
beautiful
adjust.
Hazuki style face wash from Maria.
Yeah, Maria, her foot looking to adjust Yuzuki's face. God damn.
I love her. Second time I've
She's
said that about Maria today.
I mean, how do you not swoon looking at this woman and watching her do her fucking art?
Nice. Yes.
And Maria is just like, this is who you send me? This is your
Oh,
best?
she got caught.
Oh,
You were talking shit on her behalf at a bad time.
indeed. Classic me.
Fireman's
Fireman's carry.
carry.
TKO maybe? No.
Oh, that was cool.
Wow.
She threw her up in the air and then rib kicked her on the way down. That was sick.
So like I was saying, this is who you send me.
Yeah.
Yeah, now cover too.
Now you get to
Check out.
resume your shit talk on her behalf.
Exactly.
Scoop. And again, Yuzuki reverses. Blue Thunder? No.
Yeah, Maria said, I'm blue ball and you're blue thunder. And now have Nelson. No.
Back into an octopus? No. Reverse into a sunset flip. Pulls her back. Oh, Yuzuki, though. She's going for this pin combo that we've seen her win with, this dragon tail style crucifix pin. Oh, but Maria immediately reverses. Holy shit, that was sick.
Say, I love how fluidly Maria moves. Because I've noticed, like,
Phenomenal.
when she does, like, the whole crucifix octopus thing, like, it's just all so seamless for her. It doesn't feel like it's, like, an effort or,
Oh,
like, too overly
Yuzuki with the
contrived.
super kick. Dude, how much did she look like Mayu rearing up for that super kick? Holy shit.
She did. I was like, damn.
Backdrop driver. Yes, Yuzuki. Pin. One. No, a one count. Nice. I'm loving this match. This is definitely
Absolutely.
one
How
of
could
my
you
favorite
not?
matches of the Dream Star so far, if not number
De-
one. There's that
definitely.
incredible, like, Claymore looking sniper kick by Maria. Yuzuki immediately reverses the pin. Reversed again. Two. Oh, Yuzuki into a roll up style pin. Maria reverses. Again reversed by Yuzuki. Two. Maria. Two. Kick out by Yuzuki.
Uh,
Sheesh.
Yuzuki trying to get back up to her feet, trying to regain vertical here.
Oh, that was like a modified Blue Thunder Bomb by Yuzuki. Oh, she's going to go for the shooting star. Oh, that wasn't a shooting star. That was a corkscrew.
Yeah.
Oh, she won with that.
Damn.
I didn't even realize the ref had counted to 3 until the bell rang.
I'm just gonna make a fan comment here, seeing as that we already have English commentary for this show, so I don't need to be on the ball all the time. Love me some Yuzuki, happy for her. I just wish Maria would get more wins, but I think the real win for Maria is just having such banger matches. So that's kind of the perspective I'm trying to keep here.
Yeah, no, I definitely see it that way too. All right, Yuzuki is now up to 8 points. She is 4-1. Unfortunately, Maria is now down to 2 points, or 4 points rather. She has 2 wins, one over Koki, one over Reaseto, and her losses now. She's got 3 losses to Mayu, Utami, and Yuzuki. I mean, good God. If you're going to lose to any 3 women, that's not going to hurt your credibility to do that.
Oh, now, folks, we are not skipping for the next match. We will have to skip again, though, for the main event. So we'll cross that
Yes.
bridge when we come to it. But we're sticking around for now.
We've also got to keep in mind that Maria took the place of Senka Akatsuki, so I feel like any wins that she does get were probably improvised to try and just give her a little bit more because Senka was a rookie coming in and probably wasn't going to win very much.
Very true. Very true.
I'm just happy we're getting Maria in this tournament at all.
Well, you and I had such Maria withdrawal before this tournament, and it's still not going to be enough when she's done the tournament.
True.
She's, like, I'm telling you, if everybody in the business was like Maria temperamentally and talent wise, I would never fall out of love with professional wrestling.
Here we fucking go. Koki versus Yamaoka. This is going to be a hoss fight in its truest form.
Tell you what, brother, I think Koki finally righted her ship, so to speak, beating Yuzuki at the perfect time because you want to go in with some momentum when you're facing the big rookie of MARIGOLD.
Absolutely.
This is going to be fascinating, though. You're talking about the first ever GHC women's champion going against somebody who she has beaten Mayu, right? Sarayama Oka in this
She did.
Dream
She
Star, I
she
thought.
beat Mayu and Chiaki and lost to Yuzuki and Utami. So both of these women have faced Yuzuki, but Seto or Yamaoka lost to her while Koki beat
Yes.
her. Chiaki seems to kind of be the punching bag of this block. Although actually, I can't even say that because Yamaoka beat her, but she beat Koki. Chiaki beat Koki.
Yes.
Wow. Maria also beat Koki, and Koki has defeated both Yuzuki and Seto. So it's interesting because they're the only 2 common, I think, opponents that they've had
Yes.
are Chiaki and Yuzuki, and they've traded wins. So Seri beat Chiaki, lost to Yuzuki. Koki beat Yuzuki, lost to Chiaki. So this is about as even of a matchup as you can get.
Yes.
I do believe they also both have 4 points.
Yes.
Yeah, they both have 4 points. They're coming into this. I will say though, Yamaoka has only wrestled 4 matches. Oh shit! No, yeah, so has Koki. So yeah, this is a perfectly even record setup. They're both 2-2, 4 points apiece. This is a major tiebreaker in this block.
Hey, well, then we just know how significant this match really is.
Yeah,
So
it's huge. Match is about to be underway here once the ref gets done checking. You're still there, right? Bell?
I'm still here. Yeah, there it is. You see the zoom in there. We got these competitors about to go at it.
I love the graps. This is good stuff.
Absolutely,
Yamaoka
brother. Kogi.
escapes the wrist lock.
I don't know how wise it is for Koki to play this game with Seri, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless.
Oh my goodness. Sari already locking up some legs and going for a submission immediately. Wow.
Yes. The legs there, Koki.
Oh man.
Koki wanting to get to the ropes.
She's so close. She's so close. She's so close.
She
She
is.
got there. Nice. Keep working on that leg, Sari. She's gonna drop kick it. Yep. Yep. There it is.
Seri. No, they're big, yeah. Tell you, if she's targeting the leg of Koki, I mean, we know about that ACL, injury and that history. And Seri clearly a student of the game because she knows it too.
There's
Duck.
boot.
Ooh,
That
definitely
definitely
staggers
whiffed a
Seri.
little bit.
Yeah, the boots, I don't know if it's because of the work that Seri's already doing, but Koki, those boots were definitely weaker. Yeah, I just wonder too, brother, because this is one part that I always think about, but I never really talk about. It's just the psychological element and stuff like that. Because if you're Koki and somebody's working over, one of your wheels, so to speak, because that's what it was called the leg in a matchup. I wonder if that is like, and I'm not trying to be, cheeky or whatever, but I do wonder if that's like PTSD territory because you're just thinking to yourself, like, God, I hope it doesn't happen again. And you're seeing somebody like really trying to put a hurting on the body part that gave you one of the worst moments of your career. It's a lot. I think it's a huge mental tax. And Koki so far handling it quite well.
Scoop and
Oh, there's
slam there
in
by
there.
Koki. Very nice.
Yeah, Seri definitely feeling that.
She's hurting.
There's the crab.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Oh, Koki coming. There's
There.
that face wash. Again in the middle rope, just like Maria does it. Oh, she's pulling her out. What's she thinking here? A camel clutch, maybe? A half camel
There it
clutch?
is.
That's an odd submission choice for Koki. Very
I'd like
curious.
to see more. I'd like to see more commitment on that camel clutch. Maybe get that arm under control that you see Seri kind of blocking with there.
Mm-hmm.
And again, nobody does it like Sheiky Baby. So, can't ask for too much.
There we go. Sari gets to the ropes. She looks very exhausted though. And like she's in some pain in her throat area too. And jaw.
Yes.
Wow, there's a big forearm from Yamaoka. Koki looks terrified. Big forearm there from Koki. Yamaoka bringing it back with the
Oh, another
tombstone.
big forearm there.
That was a bomb right there. That was a bomb. She nailed her with that one.
Seri Yamaoka getting
Mm-hmm.
it done here.
There's that beautiful
Kaiju drop
kaiju
kick.
drop kick by Yamaoka.
You saying kaiju dropkick, man, it reminds me our final arc for Dandadan season 2 is going to be the kaiju arc, which I am very much looking forward
Yeah,
to.
I saw in the preview. It looks like there's going to be a literal like Godzilla-esque monster attacking the city.
Yeah, yes.
That's crazy. You know who's going to
God,
beat
I
that
haven't.
thing's ass?
Who's that?
GG, Evil Eye.
Yes. Yeah. Nice power slam there. Yeah, dude,
Kaiju,
I've
more
been
like go fuck yourself.
classic you, honestly.
I'll
And
take
now
it.
cracking my Koki.
Audible pop, worth it. Holy hell, this crab looks intense and painful. That's Koki's height coming into play for sure. She's putting a lot of pressure on Yamaoka's neck and chest. And shoulders even.
Now,
And in order for Yamaoka to escape, she has to put the pressure on her own back. Her lumbar region is going to suffer every time she tries to lift herself up to move around in this.
yes.
It's a real rock and a hard place kind of situation with this submission.
No doubt
Look
about
at,
it.
you can tell that Koki has learned from the greats because the height of this angle reminds me of a Tanahashi, not sharpshooter, Cloverleaf.
Yes.
The way that she was really kind of like riding the fence of going just high enough to inflict maximum damage without going so high that you allow her to just flip over and escape. That was really well done. And oh my God, air raid crash by Yamaoka. Beautiful counter there.
Tell Koki was
Koki,
thinking about that Dominator.
exactly. Yeah, she's got that Dominator in her arsenal. She wanted to go for it. And Yamaoka countered it very well. But those pins, you're just no Senka Akatsuki when it comes to pinning someone, Yamaoka. You're a fantastic talent, but she's got you beat in that regard.
Yeah, Kotsky really showing us the technique involved in a really just inescapable pin.
Low key, Yamaoka makes me want Marigold to have a future championship, like what Stardom has with the future Stardom title. If there was some kind
Yeah,
of future title, I feel like Yamaoka and Akatsuki would just back and forth over time. It would be amazing. The
yeah,
series of matches would be fucking S tier.
absolutely.
And sure, you could have other women challenge it, like Nagisa Tachibana and Shino and Yuka Yamazaki. But let's be real, it would be Yamaoka's title, and Senka would be the only one with a shot at beating her for it.
Yes,
Sora Ayame, also from Marvelous, would probably want to challenge for it. But again, that's Akatsuki's title to win off of Yamaoka.
definitely.
I would want like a 3 or 5 match series between them. Oh, here we go. Koki scooping. No. Yamaoka escapes, but the boot from Koki.
Koki now demanding the audience clear out. She's got space. She's got room.
She gonna do another boot here? Oh,
Intercepted. It was like a
she just got
flapjack into the apron.
flapjacked onto the apron. Yep, exactly.
Is not the balanced breakfast Koki was looking for.
It's a lot more fiber than she intended.
Absolutely.
You know, something that I've noticed about fiber is like, I know we need a lot of fiber, but it seems to me like fiber is literally just things that are unpleasant to digest. Like, it's like the whole point of insoluble fiber is that you can't actually digest it. But I think that the whole point of fiber as a group of like nutrients is that it's difficult to consume. Like,
Yeah,
eating fiber is like going against nature's will. It's like you're not supposed to eat this part, but if you do, it'll make your regular, be more regular in the bathroom.
Colin will love you. And then Ashton's just like, listen, I hear you. I hear all that. And honestly, I'm fascinated because I'm a very pro science, pro knowledge kind of guy.
Yeah.
But can you suck less?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
for all of it.
yeah. I'm like, low key though, I have been looking into like ways to get more fiber into other stuff. And I'm thinking I might try and make like flaxseed powder out of flax seeds.
It's so funny that you're like going the powder route because literally I was going to recommend to you, even though I haven't used it in ages, but I would recommend like a hemp protein because not only do you get a good protein boost, it is pretty fucking rich in fiber. So like,
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
You know what though? Here's the thing, dude. I'm not aiming to get more protein. I've actually like been trying to find things that aren't as high in protein because I eat enough protein with the meat that I eat. So I'm trying to
that's true.
find something that's lower in protein so that it won't interrupt my body's hypertrophy or not hypertrophy. There's another word that I'm forgetting, but it's like when you fast for more than 20 hours, your body goes into like a recovery state. And if you eat protein after that, it breaks the fast. So I'm trying to like find things that I can eat that have fiber and fat in them that aren't high in protein
I
or
should remember
starch or sugar.
if I ever venture to make you a recommendation in the future, which to be fair, I probably won't because you've got that game on lock, and you know I'm just here to observe and cheer on kind of thing.
Beautiful
But I
spear by
will try and
Yamaoka,
keep
by
it
the way.
anyway. Yeah, dude, that spear was magnificent.
Oh, and now the gut
And now
wrench.
gut wrench.
Well, you know, we haven't seen Utami use the stunning Baszler in a long time.
Yeah, the shocking Baszler. No, we
Shocking
haven't.
Baszler, thank you. You know, that's a
Check
common
out.
theme for me is that I have a hard time remembering the exact phrasing of things, and this is including like song lyrics, but I'm good at getting the general gist. So like I'll know what they're saying and like the general way that they say it, but I have a really hard time remembering very specific exact lyrics.
And the important thing is that you remember the vital things, like how to be a beautiful fucking person.
Oh my god,
Seri
you
Yamaoka.
remember that better than anyone I know.
Oh my god, I'm not blushing over here. You can't prove it. And now Seri
It's true.
Yamaoka.
It's objectively true. We can't prove it.
And now Koki here with the elbows. But no, man, see that's what I gotta remember. Like when you and I talk diet, because everybody's diet's gonna be different in a certain way based on what you need. And for me, I feel like my fiber's definitely gotten better, but I could probably always use more of it given my upbringing and my metabolic issues and all that stuff. Especially having to stay these good with these abs and whatnot. But yeah, it's yeah, I hope that works out. Let me know if you follow through on the flaxseed and how that works out for you, because that'd be fascinating. But yeah, I was definitely also thinking the powder route. Just I think what I'm still trying to
Wow.
learn, what a suplex
That was
as she
crazy. Did
covers
you
here.
see the height on that?
Yeah, I did.
It looked
Oh,
like
kick out. That
Yamaoka.
was close.
Yeah, Yamaoka fell from such a height there, though. That was crazy. I'm surprised. Or I guess I should say I wouldn't have been surprised if it would have been in the end of the match. That was crazy. But yeah, I did hear you
Yeah.
talking about you're thinking about going the powder route for something too.
Like I'd like to get back on the hemp protein. It's just I think what I'm still figuring out is like administering in the rice dish is still the best thing I've found because it really doesn't taste that bad in the rice dish. But I don't know, I'd like to find other delivery systems.
Yo, Koki,
That's
you
gonna
need to
do it.
bring her in closer. That is right. You're right. She did pin her with that. God, that move freaks the fuck out of me though. Every time I feel like she's gonna land knee first on someone's face.
Yeah, that's very true. Haven't we even seen her do literally
I
that?
think that
Like,
has happened before. But yeah, I just you need to just bring the person in a little bit closer so that you can at least overshoot them rather than undershooting them. And maybe
yes,
rotate the other way too, so that if you do land, knees first on their body, it's on their legs instead of on their fucking face.
yes,
God, but yeah, no, Koki gets the dub, defeating Siri Yamaoka. That's a huge win. Koki now goes to 3-2, while Yamaoka goes to 2-3. I think that probably makes
yes.
it a decent bit less likely that Seri is winning the block like we've been predicting, but we will see. I am ready for Utami Mayu.
All right, let me go to the timestamp, brother, and I will join you
The timestamp, which is
in being ready.
2:11:25.
Yes, it is.
I am ready when you are.
All right, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
This is gonna be a good one, folks.
Hell yes, it will.
The
Where
history
is
here. Let's
Mayu?
not forget. Let's not forget it was Mayu who Utami beat to win the Stardom World title.
Yes, indeed. Back in 2019, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, that was quite the war. And that was, I believe, also fresh off of Mayu successfully defending that title against Takumi Iroha.
But then also, hey, I'm not trying to do revisionist history. Mayu has also retained the IWGP Women's Championship against Utami. So these women
Yep.
have a hard hitting golden history. And this is another chapter tonight because whoever wins gets 2 more points in the Dream Star.
Yeah, I actually just looked it up to make sure. Mayu's last successful title defense before dropping it to Utami was Takumi Iroha.
Yes.
She beat Bea Priestley for the title in November of 2019, defended it against Kagetsu, Momo Watanabe, Jungle Kyona, Shuri, and then Takumi before losing it to Utami in November of 2020, actually. So I was a year off as
Yes.
far as my timeline goes, but yeah, Takumi was the last defense. And as far as the IWGP title reign that she had, Utami was her first defense after winning it from Mercedes.
Yes.
She would eventually drop that title to Shuri, who has since dropped it to Sari.
Yes.
Mayu, dude, realize Mayu's reign with that title was 735 days?
That is wild.
I did not realize she held it for that long. She won that title in April of 2023 and dropped it in April of 2025 this year.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it really is. Jesus. Mayu, you fiend. Oh, and Utami, our Marigold World Champion. This match is going to be the stuff of legends.
Yes.
Assuming it doesn't just go to a TLD, which is probably the most likely outcome. And even if it does go to a TLD, it's probably still going to be the stuff of legends. Let's be real.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to add, by the way, there were 2 matches that happened in between the last match and this one. Miku Aono defeated Chanyota, and Mai Sakurai defeated Mirai via a referee decision.
Okay.
I'm guessing that she beat Mirai with the fucking crossface that she does, the STF or whatever it is.
Yes.
That's still crazy though that Mai beat Mirai like that.
I would agree with you. Yes.
Sakurai's losses in the tournament so far are Misa Matsui and Chanyota, and that's it. Those are her only 2 losses so far. She's 4-2. That's crazy. Fuck you, Rossi. You old sack of shit.
Damn.
Fucking old ass, fucking pervert ass. I mean, let's be real. What merit does Mai Sakurai have to warrant this level of push other than the booker has a crush on her?
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not going to get in your way on this warpath of truth. No, Tommy disrobing here. Now in her ring gear, looking stunning today. Oh my god.
Do you mean like always?
Again, warpath of truth. I'm not in the middle of this, man.
They
I
both do,
am
by the way. Mayu looks stunning in her own right.
absolutely. And look at that. You know, class act by Mayu for sure. I know Tommy definitely respects her deeply.
Bell.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Hell's bells.
yes, indeed.
All right. We come into this match with Mayu at 4 points and Utami at 8.
Yes.
Mayu is 2-1 with her loss being to Yamaoka and her wins being against Maria and Rhea Seto. Utami is 4-1 coming into this match. Her 4 wins against Maria, Seru Yamaoka, Chiaki, and Rhea Seto, and her 1 loss coming to Victoria Yuzuki.
I think beyond the bounds of this tournament, though, this is such an important match because it really is jockeying for that position of who really is the head honcho in Marigold around here.
Oh my god, Utami with
What
the
a
power of
shoulder
the
block.
shoulder block. That's
Yes.
that's a great way to really highlight the difference in styles between these two women because Utami is the truest powerhouse, arguably in all of Joshi right now, and Mayu literally holding the super flyweight title. She can do about a little bit of everything, but her bread and butter really is with the high flying.
Yes.
Oh wow, these scoop slams have some extra stank on them from Utami. Did you see how hard she slammed Mayu down there?
Yes, she did.
And that was a forearm directly to the lumbar section of the back. Oh, and the stomp
And you
there
can
to the
already see
same
the
area.
strategy. Yeah, Tommy, you can already see a strategy starting to take place here.
She's using the same strategy here against Mayu that she used against Takumi earlier on in this month.
Yes.
She went into the Iroha match targeting the lower back. That's exactly how she's going against Mayu here. Single leg crab, and again, focusing on that lower back. That lower lumbar region of Mayu's is going to be really suffering throughout and after this match.
Yes.
Mayu's going to get to the ropes here, though. Oh, no, she's not. Utami pulls her back to the middle of the ring and just sinks in the submission even deeper than
Oh my.
before.
That is one of the nastiest looking half crabs that I've seen in some time. Good God.
Utami's trying to win, damn it.
Tommy's trying to test the limits of Mayu's flexibility here.
Yep.
I think she wants the toes to touch Mayu's head.
I think Mayu wants her toes to touch the ropes, and they do. She hooked it. Utami, you
She
kind of
got there.
overcompensated there. You pulled her a little too close to the ropes.
Tommy, I think she knows her history with Mayu so well. And I think both these women always have something to prove to the other one whenever they get in the ring together. That, I think there are going to be moments, probably more on Utami's side if I'm being truthful, where she's a little overzealous. I think Mayu, that is one advantage that we don't talk about a lot with Mayu. I mean, she isn't really controlled in some ways, i.e., gambling. We know that Mayu loved her gambling and stardom towards the end. But I think in the ring, she's a
Oh
very
my
controlled competitor.
God, that spin kick looked brutal.
Absolutely. Right to the guy. You saw it
Fuck.
drove the wind out of the world champion.
Oh, wow.
But almost an immediate response. Utami, I think, needed that. She needs to really assert dominance here in the early going, and she wasn't going to let Mayu run away with it.
Oh, and another big forearm to the lower back of Mayu. Utami really sticking to that game plan that you mentioned coming into this.
Yes. No, roll up. No. Oh, it's Utami with the sniper kick. And again, did you notice, partner, when Mayu did the roll up and tried to set up for the sniper kick, she favored that back for a split second that Utami's been working on, and Utami capitalized. If we don't give Mayu enough credit for her emotional control in matches, I don't think people still give Utami enough credit for how much of a strategist she is in the ring. Two, I mean, you're not talking about an elegant brute here. You are talking about a real complete wrestler in Utami Hayashishita. English commentary talking about, to their point, credit to them, that if Utami does win, she gets to nominate her own challenger. And who knows, maybe she would just want to nominate Yuzuki, settle that score. Dropkick there, or maybe she'd want to wrestle Mayu again, because on some level, she has the time of her life in the ring with that woman. I mean, they definitely bring the best out of each other. There's no doubt about that.
Mayu with a beautiful basement drop kick there to Utami.
Yes. How you feeling it? What a dive that was on the champion. Utami slams Mayu's face into the apron. Oh my god. What a throw on the floor. Certainly some of my favorite moments in an Utami Mayu matchup is when Utami just uses that raw, unmitigated power.
Yep.
To reassert an advantage, and you just saw it there. I mean,
And you can see
poor Mayu's
Mayu is
back.
in pain.
I'd be screaming like, ref, please call an audible. John, you got to fill out at least 10 more minutes. God, no, please. Let me die. But Mayu, in the words of Jim Ross, she's tougher than a $2 steak. And now trying to get back in that ring, she does. What the toughest meat in Japan is. Japan's got some quality meats. Yeah. They do not
Japan
mess
is where
around.
Wagyu meat comes from, Wagyu steak and stuff, you know?
Yeah. And
There's
Utami,
also that Kobe grade beef. That's
yeah.
also a Japanese thing, yeah. Plus, I know
Well,
you and a
Utami
lot of the people in
Wagyuing
our
a
Discord love their sushi.
yes. And Utami Wagyuing a finger at Mayu for thinking that it was going to be easy. Forearm there. Utami goes down sophisticated pop. Nice. As Utami definitely stunned by that Mayu forearm. Oh my god. What a German. And Mayu just kicked out.
Oh, snap German from Mayu. Utami fires up. Mayu dragon suplex. Jesus.
Wow.
That didn't look very comfortable. Utami's going to powerbomb her. Oh my god. Sheesh.
10 minutes, I think, have passed is what the ring announcer has said here.
Ah. I see.
So these tournament matches are what, 20-minute time limits?
I believe the Dream Star is 15.
Oh shit, then that means we would only have 5 left. That doesn't seem like nearly enough time for these women to put it away.
I agree.
We may be looking at a TLD here, folks. Two. Kick out.
Come on, Utami, fire up.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Torture rack bomb.
Full.
And Mayu explodes out of the pin.
Damn. These women are lobbing all the bombs on each other here. Utami, though, not quitting. She's fired up. What's she thinking about here? Is she thinking hijack bum? Mayu slips out. What a super kick. I think she was looking at that poison fucking Rana, bro. Holy shit, Utami actually had it scouted.
That is incredible.
It's like I felt it once, I refuse to feel it again. Headbutt there by Utami. Looking for a middle rope air raid crash.
Wow, there it is.
She connects.
That is bad news for Mayu. She does kick out here, though. She looks lost. She looks like she doesn't know where she even is.
Tommy insisting on this hijack bomb, which I think is smart, by the way. Shows great urgency by the champion.
She got her up. This is going to be a Rana, isn't it? Frankensteiner counter. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, you called it.
Yes, 2. And Utami kicks out. I think if Mayu would have been able to hook the other leg, she might have had her there. Crucifix driver.
Nice crucifix driver.
Oh, and a 2 count.
Kick out again.
Yes, Utami.
2 minutes left here.
Big buzzsaw. Super kick. And another buzzsaw. She stole that from Suzuki.
Well, there you go. Mayu now again thinking about this, or she might even think of moonsault. What a moonsault!
And Utami kicks out. Mayu was pinning her with all the confidence of someone who just won a match, and Utami still kicked out.
What does that do to you mentally? I mean, good God. Well, I'll tell you what it's doing to Mayu mentally. It's getting her a little excited because look at that. That is the evilest smile I have ever seen on the face of Mayu because she's like, oh, we're doing this shit. Oh, okay.
Utami caught her. She went for the Frankensteiner again, the reverse Rana. Utami with the 2-stage dragon suplex. Oh, that was 3. Fuck you, ref. The ref practically lifted Mayu's shoulder off the mat. What the fuck?
I admittedly saw this spot because I went in the MARIGOLD channel and saw Kirby posted, and I agree with Kirby. That referee is 1,000% paid for by Mayu Iwatani. And now,
when you're around long as she is, when you're as much of a legend as she is, comes with some perks.
No, Mayu slipped out of the roundhouse.
I wonder if Mayu's gonna go for a hijack bomb. No, Utami just immediately lawn dart. Holy shit! Jesus Christ!
If that wasn't the energy of if she dies, she dies.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, maybe she wouldn't have. She shouldn't have kicked out of that last dragon suplex. Then maybe she wouldn't have died.
It's like shouldn't have kicked out.
Yeah. Oh, Utami wants the hijack bomb. Mayu holding on tight though.
Mayu even
shit! Headbutt from Utami, and now she's got her up in the hijack bomb position. But is she going to be able to get it off? Last time Mayu reversed. No, I think there it is. The hijack bomb lands. Pin. Oh, and the bell. The bell. Mayu would have lost, but the bell saved her. And that saved by the bell.
Yeah, I think Utami was like, Mayu beat me last time. I want this win back, and she was so close to getting it, but Mayu was like, fuck you. That fucking time ran out.
Oh my God.
Honestly, so close to being a match of the year contender for me if we had a definitive winner. I don't feel comfortable giving a nomination to a draw.
I think we're going to get a rematch, though. And here's the thing. It's not going to be one of those shitty fucking unification matches because Utami weighs too much to challenge for the super flyweight title. So it's just going to be challenging for the world.
We're really seeing how, I don't want to say struggles because she had the match won. Literally only like 5 more seconds, I think, was needed. But yeah, flyweights really give Utami a run for her money.
Who you have in mind? Yuzuki.
Well, because again, Yuzuki already beat her, and yeah. Was Utami in the same block as Misa?
That's a good question. I don't know. Let me look it up real quick. I have a document that I can pull up. Let's see. Misa is in the same block as Kizuna Tanaka, Mai Sakurai, Chan Yoda. I'm going to say no. They're in
Okay.
different blocks. You
Folks,
know
what
who
a
I
match this
really
was.
fucking miss, though, speaking of super flyweights, is Natsumi Shozuki.
Yes, the first ever super flyweight champion.
Yeah, I miss the shit out of her. Can't wait for her to come back. Unfortunately, probably going to be waiting till early 2026 for her to come back, but the sooner the better. Oh, well, really, I shouldn't say that either because that implies that I don't care about her health. The sooner she can come back fully healthy, the better.
Yes, yes. Dude, her return better be fucking hype, too. Natsumi Shozuki's the shit.
Yes.
Like, you could put the United National title on her, and not only would I not be surprised, I'd be cheering it on the entire fucking time.
Yep. Absolutely.
Be like, oh, we're upgrading from Sakurai fucking massively. Based. Let's fucking do
this
it.
match could very well end up costing Utami the entire tournament because she is already coming into this match with 8 points, which means that this gave her 1. And if she doesn't end up winning more matches going forward, she's going to land at 9 points even. And I don't think that's going to be enough for her to win the block. I think 10 might have been, but I don't think 9 is going to be.
Right.
And this isn't one of those newfangled G1 5-star style tournaments where the top 3 in their block make a playoff. No, it is number 1 in your block versus number 1 in the other block for the fucking tournament.
Didn't make number 1, suck less and try again next year.
If you ain't first, you're last. You still there?
I'm a very proud champion.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
good.
okay.
Eat her up. Yeah, no, I was just listening to what you said because we do have English commentary here, so we can kind of actually get it translated for once.
Nice. I like that. Lots and lots.
I think Tommy said the title won't be on the line, but I will face you again. Are you saying let's do it again? Saying today's a draw. Yeah, we saw that. And they're still smiling. Both of them are still like fucking. I'm telling you, these women are made for each other. They're insane. I don't know who said today's opponent is today's friend, but I think that's a beautiful sentiment. Okay, now they're closing the show. I'm ready to get out of here. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Be sure to leave a like as you file out. I know Kirby was the only, or excuse me, not Kirby. DBK was the only one to show up. Although we do have 4 watching now, so I don't know who else is here. But DBK was the only one active in chat, I'll say. So thank you, DBK, for the messages. He came to support Psycho Speed. Misa Matsui. So
yeah, I did ping him in the Discord to make sure that he knew when we were going into the Misa match, so he could at least enjoy that with us.
Right now, look at you. God,
He's
you're
told
so
me in the
wonderful.
past to ping him for Osmi matches, so I figured he would want me to do that for the Misa stuff too.
Yeah, look at you thinking ahead. But yeah, please leave a like, file out, subscribe with the bell notification so you saying that to all goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Blue Sky and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the IWC. And we will see you guys.
Raw would have started on a normal day, but Raw started at 2 p.m. today.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the Dominic retain against AJ. So once again, folks, your boy is wrong. So we'll just have to see who he drops that fucking Intercontinental title to. But yeah, when are we seeing him again, partner? We seeing him again tomorrow, Wednesday?
Friend. Yes, Wednesday for more Dreamstar, and then Thursday we've got the 5-star finals.
So Wednesday is going to be 6 o'clock again.
I would say that's a great idea, yeah, because fuck Dynamite.
I reiterate again to Nature Entire that your face is a great idea, and I'm really proud of Nature for following through, because, I mean, we've all won in that case. Anyway, we'll see you guys Wednesday at 6 for more Marigold, and then Thursday we'll be finishing up the 5-star Grand Prix seemingly, because, yeah, the 23rd show should just be the fucking finals. And so, yeah, that'll be done, and that'll be great. So, yeah, be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in, and peace out.